But it's neither here or there.
You mean like with Abraham?
With Abraham, yeah.
Yeah, but,
so you believe...
Was he testing his faith? Testing his faith.
My brother, it's no point in getting into it with him. Do you get what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah. No, it's no point.
Even though I don't believe it, I want to just question it and like
flush it out. So what do you believe then? Let's say this.
What do I believe in?
Yeah. We are spontaneous combustion.
No.
All right, come, let's go.
I believe in looking at the evidence, yeah, and following where the evidence leads. Not even the preconceived like conditions, you know. I'm following. You know, they say the truth is not ashamed, but not afraid of honest inquiry. So you do the inquiry. I'm sure you're encouraging inquiry as well. And if the inquiry leads to a scientific process that we go back and back and back and back, right back to the Big Bang and Planck time. All we see is a scientific process. We don't see no supernatural equations in any science
but we can only go back so far, right?
Yeah, but you go back to the Planck time. You go back to right back to the Big Bang, 30.8 billion years
That's
ago.
the only.
And then people say, oh, what happened before then? We don't know yet. So you got to accept it. They're still finding out. They're still studying. They're building particle accelerators, trying to find. They make a prediction that they'll find a Higgs boson, and they find that they make a prediction that they're going to see.
What are they building?
They build particle accelerators.
For what reason?
To accelerate electrons,
right?
Yeah, to test the theories, the mathematical theories.
To see if they can reproduce the same.
No, to see what's inside the atom, inside the electrons. And they predict that they'll find subatomic particles like the Higgs boson.
Yeah.
And a few years ago, they did find it. So it adds more to the equations, and adds more to our knowledge. We don't know everything yet, and they predicted that if you find two heavy stars circulating each other in a tight orbit, you might be able to detect gravity waves. And they built some big receivers, and they actually discovered that. So now we're getting closer to what the actual truth is. You know, instead of like 1,400 years ago, some man walks into a cave.
No one said the truth started then, mate.
And comes out and says,
no one said the truth started then.
I spoke to the creator of the universe, and he's taught me to recite this thing over 23 years. Nowadays, the first thing you say to someone who says that is, well, where's the evidence? Provide proof. Next time you got a message to go back to the cave, bring me with me. Bring some scribes with you. Bring some people who can record this. But no one, he didn't do that. He didn't even learn to read or write. When the first thing he heard was Ikra. He didn't even learn how to read or write. All he did was just take this message by himself, and people wrote bits and pieces down on goat skin and.
So you think everything goes back 1,400 years ago?
No, I'm saying that's where it is.
Alright, but our body of knowledge doesn't. Our body of knowledge goes back beyond that.
I know,
yeah. But anyway, it's neither here or there. For you, what convinces you? Obviously, actually, that's a good question. What would convince you?
What would convince me? So, if you had the Quran, yeah, and you open it on the first page, you had, say, a map of the whole world, including North and South America, Polynesian islands, Australia. God made the world. He would know what the world looks like. Someone could just draw this out from inspiration, yeah? Not even know what he's drawing. Then now we look at the Quran, for example, how did they know that? If you saw something in there which goes beyond what they could have known, because Muhammad started speaking to people in the Greeks and the Egyptians or whatever, people around the location. And the knowledge that's in there is basically kind of like corresponds to what people knew in that location at the time. There's nothing in there which, you know, you think that...
Alright, stop that. I asked you again, what would convince you, my brother?
What convinced me?
Yeah, I just want to know. What would convince you?
I'll tell you
what, I would like to ask you the same question.
I'll tell you what convinced me.
It's just curiosity.
If God's alive, if he exists, yeah, he would know what would convince me.
No, it's not. Oh, come on, man.
He would.
Ah, come on.
He would.
What would convince you, my friend?
Okay, so if every particle had the signature of Allah on it, if every person here had a relationship with Allah that we could all match, if the heavens said Allah and we could record it across the world, that would be pretty convincing for me.
You see, that was much more clearer answer, right?
Yeah, but I've thought about it quite a bit, and I've listened to what people have said. So
no, thank you very much.
It requires extraordinary evidence for me to believe it. More than anything else.
No, then that's fine. You know, because everyone's got their own, you know.
I told you what convinced me. I told you.
How you doing, mate? Yeah, good. How are you?
Of the world.
Good.
Quran, yeah? And it's written as the oldest Quran at the map of the world. Or, for instance, if like
you know, things shift over time.
If he's giving a message to mankind in Arabic, yeah, my ancestors couldn't understand Arabic. I can't read Arabic now. If it was written in Mandarin, in Swahili, in Inca's language, Mayan's language,
English,
all over the world.
Like we have today, right?
All over the world for all mankind.
Like we have today.
And it's something like, how can this have happened?
And that's it.
We have that today because mankind has advanced and then had to write, develop a printing press. We've got the internet now. These are things which Muhammad didn't even know or comprehend that these would exist. At the end of the day, they're sitting on a well of oil, all this energy. He could have said, right, I'm going to show you how to take this crystal, this plastic, and this metal, and you're going to make a recording device. And he could have made a simple recording device. And when he went into that cave, if he'd come out there with something and said, look, this is going to be, you get a battery, you make this up, something that we took centuries to learn how to do. And then you've got a recording of it. It would be absolutely 100% true. But now all we've got is word of mouth. It's been passed down through the centuries and centuries and centuries.
You know, that's our tradition.
Yeah.
Because that's how we used to pass down information to our young, right?
Even the fact that they say,
you know that, yeah? As Africans,
I know, yeah.
That's how we used to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
But more accurate
traditions.
And more accurate. Look, this guy's filming now, yeah? If I was to say to you tomorrow, some of your friends said, what did you say at the park yesterday? If you just tell them what you saw or what you said, it won't be as accurate as what's recorded on that device. Yeah, that device.
Wait, don't say that. No, don't say that. Because it depends on the type of language you're speaking. And it depends how you can preserve a conversation. Yeah? So for example, I'm from Somalia, yeah, known as the land of poets. Yeah, so my ancestors would have passed down lots of poetry, yeah, and this is all the word of mouth, but yet it would have been exactly the way it was passed down a few generations ago. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, so it doesn't only need a recording device. Yeah, we as human beings sometimes are recording devices.
So say like say you pass up
and you have three, yeah, coming up. Like let's say we have a few group of people, yeah, and they will all keep saying the same thing, and it will not change. That doesn't happen.
No.
All right. So you're talking about my people, yeah?
Let me say something.
You're talking about my people.
Let me say something.
Chill out.
Say you pass something down to your brother, yeah, or your son, whatever, yeah, and he's talking about a raspberry or something, yeah, for instance, yeah? But he's got a list, a raspberry, for something beginning with R. He can't pronounce his R. So when he passes it to someone else, he's going to say a raspberry.
Is that the first one? Is that the only one you're going to pass down information to? Come on, my friend, let's be serious. No, let's be serious. Let's be serious, yeah? If we're talking about Somali people, yeah? We're talking about 5 kids, 6 kids, 7 kids. Do you get what I'm saying? I can pass information.
In Somalia, do you get different dialects?
Yeah, we get a bit different dialects, but most of us, we can all understand each other.
Like in England, you've got people like, you've got people in Manchester, people in Somerset, people in London, people in Scotland, whatever. They speak the same language, but it's a different dialect.
Yeah, but you always have people that are the bridge in between. Yeah. But it's cool, it's neither here or there. I really wanted to know what would convince you. Yeah, and what was it, a map of the world?
Something like a map. If there was some kind of a scientific equation in the Quran, yeah?
A scientific equation?
Some kind of scientific equation. They say there's a lot of science in the Quran. But I read the Quran, and I see a lot of things which contradict science. For instance, they say the mountains
have like pegs?
They say the mountains have roots. Okay. Mountains have roots.
Right.
We know that roots from a tree, they grow in.
So hold on, wait. You actually think when it says the mountains has roots, it means like the trees? So my friend, I can't even talk no more. I'm done here. We're done. Yeah, I really wanted to know though what it was. I don't need luck. Thank you. I got God, but you need luck.
You got God. I mean, you believe that?
Yeah. No, it's been a pleasure.